Hi everybody, we're at the Vaal Classic on this Tuesday. This is your Betway Weighted to Win show, South Africa's most popular tipping show. We're great. We always look forward to chatting to you and engaging with you one way or the other. Don't forget, we've got multiple opportunity there. If you look right now is your WhatsApp where you can join us. Please join our WhatsApp group to do so. And also remember that scan is to get your Betway account opened as soon as possible if you haven't already done so. We're also engaging with Blue Voucher, who've created an opportunity for you guys to ultimately put your deposit through their platform. Again, it is super convenient. The first of 8 races at the Vaal, we've got a work ride as it opens us up, and there's a 22 to 10 shot here on Monday morning from Paul Matchett's stable called She's Everything. It's number 4 on the card. 11 Hearts on Fire, 22 to 10. 6 Instant Attraction, 7 to 2. And 4 to 1 about number 5, the Mightiest. Start to the bipot. And Daryl Marie with me, Saturday Turf and Teen. You did pretty well. Your selections, I thought.
How was the 1-4 value?
The 1-4 value, yeah. You said take 25%
of your money.
messages
swearing me, eh?
Did you?
Yes.
And so did you take some of the 1 to, because it started 1-7 or 1-8, eh?
How can I say there's value in the 1-4? They asked. Anyway, yeah,
well,
the new week, Clyde, we have to continue on the good winning form.
Okay, and this work rider, so what do we do with bipots here now?
I'm playing to beat this favorite. I'm surprised she's at the top of the boards. Let me tell you why. You know, it wasn't a bad comeback effort, and she's going to strip fitter. She steps back up to 1800, Clyde. That's number 4. She's there, everything. But have a look in her penultimate start, right? Over 1800. She ran 4th behind Incredible Indrani. Nah, who finished ahead of her in that race? Was Plum Blossom.
Okay.
Nah, does that give you any confidence? Plum Blossom finished 3rd. Listen, I don't think you can compare the two. I'm just pointing out that I don't think that was a strong form line.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards number 5 over here, the Mightiest. What price is she?
Mightiest is 4 to 1 at the moment.
I think there's some value in her current price. Penultimate start, Spumante Dolce. Doesn't she look to be an exciting filly in the making? Yeah. Now, then last time out, she went to KZN. She found 1 to good 4 on that occasion, but she pulled well clear of the balance of the field, Clyde. I think that was, excuse me, Clyde, 4 odd lengths back to the 3rd place runner.
Correct.
Penicillia is aboard. You know Penicillia, from his last 20 rides, he's booted home 9 winners.
Sure, almost 50%.
Backed her up with number 11, Hearts on Fire. Do you recall her dam? Fort Ember, trained by Paul Peter. She ran 2nd in the Summer Cup.
She was a champion.
She's been stepped up in trip. I think she's her biggest danger. So in my mind, I think 5 and 11 are the 2 to focus on over here.
Okay, well, there's the bipot, everybody. Take the numbers down. 5, 11, by 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Banker 2, by 1, 5, 6, by 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11. By 5 and 9. So here's a maiden plate, and we go over the 1800. We're on the Vaal Classic. If you don't know, we're busy scarifying the outside track at the Vaal, so that'll be out of use for a little while. So we're on Vaal Classic for the next few weeks. Now, in terms of this event, well, at this point in time, all carded are lining up. You'll know closer to race time as to what does and what doesn't. But Vainak's the favourite for Brett Crawford. It's Strikers Stratum's ride 3 to 1. Second choice, number 5, Kylie Cyborg, is 3 to 1. Actually, joint favourites now. They're joints, both 4 and 5. And the 8 Bad Medicine's trading at 11 to 2. Just a few, or does it go deeper?
Tricky race.
Is it?
You know, Strikers going down to the Vaal for 2 rides. And obviously this is the one because he's riding it for his sponsor. Now, if you've listened to Track Talk with James Crawford in the past, he's always made it clear that this horse needs further. So now Baynak has been stepped up in trip. Sire 1 over 2,000 and Dam 1 over a mile. So I think he's going to love it. If you like his chances, you have to respect Kalish Cyborg because they've met in the past, and actually Kalish finished ahead of him on that occasion. Behind, what was it? Solar Sail. So yes, I respect both of them. Kalish has also been stepped up in trip. His Dam ran 3rd in the Phillies Classic, the SA Phillies Classic, Grade 1. Yeah, they still have to prove on the track that they get the extra, Clyde.
Yeah, because
there's,
Kalish has been contesting 11 and 12. And
yeah, I would have
but that
preferred the
represents,
blinkers off.
would you have?
Yeah.
No blinkers. Tell me, Daryl, that represents Green Sapphire, doesn't it? Because that came out at the
Yes,
weekend and won.
yes,
So that
yes.
must strengthen her chances if she
The race
stays.
doesn't stop there. Snow Moon comes into it. If you like his chances, you have to respect Bad Medicine. You have to respect Santiago's Pride. But Santiago's Pride, I think he's becoming a little bit of a costly fella to follow. And he's got a very tricky draw to contend with. So I left him out. And then Clyde, number 10. I know the form lines aren't that great, but take note, Tyron Zaki's stable at the moment is flying. This horse was caught 3 wide throughout last time out. It's a better run than what it appears on paper. So he's formed part of my play, especially my bipod. But in my PA, Clyde, I only went 3 numbers. I went 4, 5, and 7. I think you can expect an honest run from Snow Moon. This time around, he's going to get the run of the race.
Okay. All right, 4, 5, 7, but healthy respect for the 10, as you heard from Daryl. The stable has come good to good form again. There's the PA, a 432 Rand exotic. On to the third race now. Let's take a look at what the story is. You are reminded, of course, racing at the Vaal, and we're going over 2,400 metres. Have you joined the Weighted to Win family yet? Well, there's the opportunity to do so on 0691643272. Just send your name and ID number and you're part of the WhatsApp group. And if you opened your Betway account, well, it's simple. You just got to scan that code and you get your Betway account activated. Also, if you're looking to up your account in terms of deposits, well, Blue Voucher is the option. It's the most convenient way to do so. We're going to have a look at Only a Poet to Run here, going over the 2,400. We find this horse hard to beat. This is in the light green colours. This horse, Daryl, was leading most of the way, wasn't it?
Yes, he was leading most of the way. He went very slow up front. They tackled him early. Another Universe moved up 600 meters out, and he just got tagged very, very late by Demover on the inside running roll.
Yeah, so lots of guts, as you can see, from Only a Poet just on the line. Look at that. How unlucky, nabbed a short head, and we make this horse a hard horse to beat. Well, on the form, Only a Poet, there's only been a couple of runners, haven't there, from that particular form line?
Yeah, what's better than using the form grids tool to go into the form of races, Clyde? You click on the Vaal, you go to Vaal Race 3, Card A, and you'll see Only a Poet's form line over there. In his last start in the yellow, he ran second, and if you just keep your cursor above that run, you'll see all the horses that finish behind him. They've been highlighted over there. But if you click deeper into that, you'll see another Universe who ran alongside him has come out to run a place in his next start, and further down in that race was Nuclear Force, who also came out to run fourth in his next start.
Okay, so that form line's not too bad. It's still pretty fresh. Not too many horses have run. In terms of the insure bet, because that's why we're talking to you now, is what price do you take? It's 17 to 10, the outright win. But if you're a bit nervous and you worry the horse, if you run second, you can get your money back. What are Betway offering at the moment?
Yeah, Clyde, I think this race is going to pan out extremely well for him. I'm hoping Moment goes up front and he gets a perfect toe 3 in second. Click on horse racing, go to tomorrow, Vaal Race 3, and you'll see his current price, the outright market, is 17 to 10. I recommend taking the 12 to 10, and that means if he happens to run second, Clyde, we're going to get our money back. Let's take the 12 to 10 about Only a Poet, insure 2 places.
Well, there you go. Insure bet, only with Betway. Let's have a look at our pick 6, because it's pick 6 time. We're going in, well, all in with Only a Poet. Bank of the 2 for a 972 Rand per. Okay, back with us. Let's talk about the fourth now. This is a handicap fillies and mares. 2,000 meters. What handicap? It's at the 87. It's a divided handicap. And there are 9 of them on Monday morning going to the gate. In terms of the betting, Hats Queen's favourite, 2 to 1. That's for Tony Peter, number 6 on the card. Roy Magna's got the 5-1 Religion at 5 to 2, and 5 to 1 about number 9 Rosie 11. They do bet 7 or 8 to 1 and better about the balance. We've been on Hats Queen a few times. So where are you now with this filly?
Yes, I expected her to win last time, or in her penultimate start. And then last time out wasn't a bad effort whatsoever. I mean, she ran consistently. She's really looks like she's teed up for this race.
Yeah.
Peak run, well drawn, off a very competitive rating. So you must include her in all bets. In saying that, in her penultimate start when she was returning from a layoff, she was soundly beaten by number 1. And that is Mount Etna. She ran on by her with a lot of ease, and she was extending in the latter stages. Yes, Heads Queen's going to strip fitter and is 2.5 kilograms better off at the weights. But I was impressed with the manner in which Mount Etna won on that occasion. Last time out, she might have been out of her depth. I think she was slightly under sufferance on that occasion. Back over the same course and distance. She loves the trip. I respect her. And Fani Stable's doing well at the moment. I'm happy with the way that his horses are running. So, like I say, I don't think there's going to be much separating the 1 and number 6. However, I'm leaning towards number 5, Mount Religion. Clyde, I loved the effort last time out. You know, if you watch her going through the 200, you would have thought that she's going to run on bar. I don't think she stayed the 2400. I think it's just a bit of a stretch for her. So the fact that she's coming back to 2000, Diego's aboard. Diego knows what to do on this filly. He rides her to perfection. As long as there's a pace on for her, because if they go very slow and they sprint, she's on the back foot and she can't make it up.
Yeah.
But I do believe the pace is going to be honest. Muzi's aboard I'm Regal once again. You've got Fetching Fly in the race. So I don't think they're going to crawl. Aerial Jet can also push forward.
And it's going to be a good track. We've got glorious weather in Johannesburg at the moment. For the next good few weeks, I don't think there's going to be any rain, so it's lovely weather out here. And of course, Roy Magna's he'll know, I think, where he stands because he's got One Religion and he knows Rani of Couture, Heads Queen, ran 2 last time. So in the jackpots, we're going 1, 5, 6, by 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, by 5 and 9, by 5, 7, 10. Race number 5 is another handicap, fillies and mares, and over 2,000 metres this particular event. Here we've got 12 of them going to the gate. The Monday morning market, if you're watching race time, will give you an idea as to whether your horse is shortened or not. But we've got 5-2 about Lucky Widow Larkis's horse. Number 3, Sneak Preview. 2 Key Workers, the second choice at 4-1. 4-1 also about number 4, Free in Seattle. And number 8, Silky Jet is 5-1. You can get 7-1 and better about the balance. Tricky.
Very.
Yeah, open, yeah.
You want as many as possible. And I think I went 2, 4, 6. I could have gone 7. I could have included Party Punch, but I didn't like her last start or her last 2 starts. It looks like she's going off the boil. But if you do want to add one other, please include her. Clyde, so much form over here. They finished alongside each other. Yeah. Sneak Preview, Sulky Jet, Free in Seattle.
It's a field race, isn't it?
This is what you like to call spaghetti.
Yes, this is all over the place. Spaghetti means all over the place.
Yes.
It's one of those, it's messy.
Yeah, Sulky Jet's going to strip fitter.
Yeah.
Poplar Park is one that's unexposed. You know, last time out, the ground was sticky. Maybe she appreciated that, but she quickened beautifully from the back of the field in open company. She ran on bar. By this time, that form line may have been franked. Nevertheless, she could be better than her current rating. She showed a good turn off foot last time out, and she loved the step up in trip. And she hasn't met the others, so she's the unknown in the race. Then you got Cartagena, number 11. I like the fact that she cracks a draw this time round, because if she's able to break and be a little bit handier to the pace, I think she could be a factor. She's only got 52 to shoulder. But she's held, but I wouldn't ignore her chances, Clyde. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, field race. It really is open. So we'll put those selections up for you. You guys can have a look at what Daryl's suggesting. But remember, this is just almost a skeleton for you guys to work with. It doesn't mean you have to take it exactly like that. You can add on, you can take out. It's just to give you a guide. So for this jackpot, it's a 324 Rand suggestion. Okay, guys, welcome back. We're on to race number 6 now, and this is a handicap at the 80 level for 120k over 1800 meters. And Betway have got the market like this. They've got 9 on target, top of the boards for Tony. Peter at 3-1. Sean Terry's got 1 more star at 33-10. Big runner. Kudzu, number 3 on the card, trading 6-1. 7-1 Eiger sanction, and you can get 8-1 and better about the others. Greenhouse, I don't know where we stand with Greenhouse. I do like it. It's 10-1. I'll just get your idea or opinion on
1 more star, big runner.
Yes.
I say big chance that he comes out.
Yeah.
Let's touch on the form
updates. It was a big run though, wasn't it?
There's 3 form updates over here. Kudzu ran second, beaten 3.5 lengths by Spumante Dolce.
Correct.
One More Star ran second, beaten a neck behind Silvano Song. In the
Right.
same race, Guy Alexander was beaten 13 lengths
Yeah, I got
by
that.
Silvano Song. I don't believe One More Star will run. I don't
Alright.
believe Kutsu will run. So my perms are hinged around both of them coming out.
So that leaves you surely with On Target.
Yes, On Target
And
is
Greenhouse, I hope.
No, On
No?
Target, we have to touch on Target. Now, he really did well in his last start. He was closing in stoutly. Have a look at his breeding, Clyde. He's by Lancaster Bomber out of the Ideal World mare. Now, that mare, one of 1600, but being by Ideal World, there's a lot of stamina. And he's going to appreciate being stepped up in trip. Once again, Tony Peter has always raved about the son of Lancaster Bomber. He says he's got a future ahead of him. I think he's better than his rating, especially now that he's been stepped up in trip. But you're a form lines man, Clyde. You have to pull up his last form line. Now, there have been 5 runners. All 5 have run unplaced in the next start. Does
Worrying.
that concern you?
Yes.
I'm
Very much
not
so.
concerned. You
You're
know
not
why?
worried. Okay, why?
He's only having his 5th start, Clyde. He's
Lightly
improving.
raced, okay.
He's improving. I like his chances. In saying that, I never banked him, and I backed him up with number 5, Quartermain. Now, Cabello teams up with Robin again. They got a great strike rate together. He sat on Quartermain's back once in the past, and that was his first run on the high felt. He got collared late by Willow Express. But take note, Clyde, since then, his rating has come down, and he takes on much weaker this time round. Last time out, there was an average merit rating of 91. This time round, it's an MR average of 80. So the fact that his ratings come down and he's taking on lesser opposition, I think he's going to fight out this finish with On Target. The 2 of them are my live wires, numbers 5 and 9. Like I said, there's no guarantee that One More Star is going to come out. There's no guarantee that Kutsu is going to come out, but I believe they will.
Okay, you're back with us. Let's get on to our next event on the card. This is race number 7. And here we got a horse priced up at 13 to 10 on Monday morning for Johan Janssen van Vieren. It is number 5, Corrupt. Number 7, Laughing William is 4 to 1 second favourite. 9 to 2 about number 1, Diwali Rocket. And then you can get 8 to 1 and better about the balance. Where are you with Corrupt?
You love say Janssen van Vieren.
Johan, yes.
What? Janssen.
Well,
Yes,
okay.
Clyde, where am I with Corrupt? I think he's
Janssen van Vieren. Well, Janssen.
same thing, eh?
Janssen.
Okay.
Not the
Clyde,
same thing. I
A lot
didn't
of
really-
people
Sorry
are going to
about
be
that.
put off. A lot of people are going to be put off by his form line.
Why?
Because I know there have been a few winners, but no direct winners. You know, people like to open the book. What does it say in the book, Clyde? 0 from?
From all of them, I think.
0 from 7,
They've all run.
right? 0 from 7 direct.
Every horse, I can see it. Every horse has run in the race.
But
Some ran a
yes,
plate, some never.
have won
So
since
he's the
then.
only one that hasn't run.
Okay.
But wasn't he impressive, this horse?
He was impressive in that he won over 1160. You know, this horse is bred to go 3,000 meters. He's by Erupt. He's a half brother to Zeus, Clyde.
Ah.
There's a lot of stamina in this blood, in this form. Sorry?
Yeah, so he's
in
going
this
to enjoy,
family.
he's going
in
to
this
enjoy this
family.
14 and 14.
He's going to love the step up to 1450, but it still may be on the sharp side for him. If he wins this, I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. Even if he doesn't win it, I think you can follow him once he goes 10 furlongs or 2,000 meters. I'm really keen to see how he goes. He's got inexperience against him. He's going around the bend for the first time, but I think he's met the right fielder here to quit himself well. Horses that could be his dangers are more exposed. That's number 7, Laughing William. Have a look at his rating, Clyde. Right down to a 72. Dennis is riding with a lot of confidence now. The ball has started to roll for Dennis, and you know it's all about confidence in the saddle.
Where
And
did he have a big meeting where on
at Scottsville
Scottsville Sunday? Hey?
Sunday. I think he had 3
Good for
winners,
him.
and
Good
very
for him.
unfortunate not to have a 4-timer. But
Good for
Dennis
him.
knows the son of William Longsword, and please believe me, this time round he's going to be closer to the pace from 1 Storgate. He's going to be right up on the pace. I think the pace is going to be dominated by Spirited Girl and Primal Quest. So he's going to get the run of the race. And then don't discount After Hours' chances. You know, he's been victorious over this course and distance twice in the past. 53 to shoulder. He'll be flashing up late, but he's getting long in the tooth. So we've opted to go with an exacta box over here.
Okay, see how it all plays out for Corrupt. And Daryl's taking the exactas, including the 7, Laughing William, and the 10, After Hours.